guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be jumping in and building over here in Project Architect. So I hope you guys are ready. So jumping in today, there's a lot of stuff that I really want to get done. I'm working on right now, sort of leveling all of this land out. I don't want this to be water. I actually want this to be cleared out so we can start building some buildings in here. And then the outer edge will have water over here. Now I went ahead and made some extra tools. So through Tinker's Construct, if you want to see what materials I use, I'll go over here and show you this. So this is my planner. So it's just the rose gold, bronze, and then iron right here. Same on this one. It is the rose gold. And if you flip these around, by the way, the durability and stats do change. So be sure to check that out. But I'm just using iron and iron here. Works out pretty well. And then same for my pick, except for I'm using a bronze head, because if you use a gold head, then your durability is really going to be worse than an iron pick, which is kind of sad, actually. So as you can see right now, I am literally just grabbing a bunch of dirt. It's super cheap. And I'm just placing it with a gold wand, like trying to fill in these areas. And then we're going to remove all of this wood here. I've got to get a bunch of torches placed down because I don't want any bad guys really spawning on us. But yeah, we should be able to start building today. Like, even though we have minimal things, we should be able to get into some of the really, really cool building mods that I have in this pack. So now that I have the whole area now completely covered, I'm planning on building into this wall. So I want to dig into this wall and I want to go kind of up, and I'm thinking about using this top section here, like going up to at least this level. That way I can kind of bridge across here and then use this and get up to the top. Hopefully we can get up here where the trees are at. It looks like there's a nice little hole right there. And hopefully we can just kind of make a nice little staircase up here and make it a nice usable space. So I think this is the perfect time, now that I have this cleared up, to get into a couple of building mods. Like I mentioned, we have this one right here, which is called Chipped. This wood over here, very reminiscent, of course, of Chisel, which we also have, but it gives us a lot more different types of wood. And then we're going to use this alongside another mod as well. Let's go ahead and craft this and then be sure to learn it so we can always pull it out as needed. It does need a little bit of space in order for us to work with it, but I think these are some really cool looking block models. And of course, all we need is some planks. And I don't know if it actually works on the logs themselves. Let's see. I don't think that they do anything to the logs per se. This is from Crumbs. We do have other things that we can do with logs. But yeah, for right now, the planks look just like this. But I do want to get into, let's see, this mod right here, the framed blocks. Because if I'm going to need stairs, I'm going to need to be able to keep the textures, because I don't think they generate stair variants once you have this changed. So that's where I'm going to need to do that, like stairs. So you see we have all these stairs, but there's definitely not stair variants of the same type. So that's where the frame mod comes in. Framed, and these are going to require what, sticks? And luckily we can EMC all of this stuff. So it makes it super, super simple for us to just pull stuff out as needed. And I'm probably going to be building a lot of stuff with frame blocks. Almost guarantee. So right here, we just get it all crafted up. And I can learn that, pull out a few, and then we can also teach it stairs, because those are allowed. And there's so many other variants as well that you can teach things. By the way, if you ever want to remove something from here, all you got to do is click the item actually on here. So if I want to remove it, it's unlearned. And then put it back in here. Now it's learned again. Just like that. Very, very simple. So let's put this to work. So once we throw this in here, we see all of our different variants that are available. And these look really, really cool. Let's see. I'm really liking the large, like, oak plank one here. And this works just as if it was like if Minecraft ever added a saw table. Yeah, this is how that would work out. Look at this. So I'm going to get this lined in here. And then right here is where we would have the stairs that would start on this. So I lay down the frames. Oh, and it's what's in your offhand. Oh, I guess by default. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that was a feature of this. So you notice it gives it back, but you can, to save you time, you can normally place it, but if you have the block in your offhand, it automatically applies the texture. Oh, that's fancy. Because normally you'd have to right click on there. That saves a lot of time. Look at that. How cool is that? And so I'm going to continue to build this up and get all these blocks placed in. And we should be good here in a minute. So this block is actually really cool. It's the grass slab block. And this is coming from the XK Decos mod, which there's a lot of really, really cool stuff that is in this mod. And we're definitely gonna be using a lot of it. But yeah, look, I mean, it doesn't really fit all that great like in sections like this, for example. I mean, it looks like there's raised dirt, but it does change a little bit of the color of the dirt. And the grass is a different color. But still, I bet with shaders like this would look absolutely phenomenal. But all it is just dirt thrown in here, and we have all kinds of different types. We can even put mycelium down. I wonder if this actually spreads. That's why I was placing grass. I want to see if this grass here potentially spreads to the next block. That's kind of cool. And look right here. This is actually a solid dirt block. And then above it is a grass block. And when you place it like this, it actually makes it look like it's one off, even though this looks like a normal grass block here. That's pretty cool. Now there's another awesome table that we can actually make from the chipped mod, which is going to help us with lanterns. So let's go ahead and craft this bad boy. Be sure to learn it. And yeah, this will help us be able to change our lanterns. Look how cool this looks. We're going to have a room, by the way, dedicated for these. And eventually, once we get further into Project E, we'll be able to have tables dedicated into the specific areas. But look at this. Like, this is super cool. We got all the different lanterns and stuff. So the idea is we place the lanterns in here, and look at this. So we get different lanterns. Like, what is this lantern? Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a little mini fire pit. Like a little mini fire there. That could actually look cool in another use. And we can toss this back in here, by the way, to be able to change them. This lantern looks pretty cool. Oh, wow. I like that. That's like hanging there. Supplementaries is doing the hanging part, the connection. But the fact that the lantern looks like this. Oh man, that actually mixes perfect with supplementary. This looks like a little plant. It is. It's like a little plant. I don't even know what that is. It's like a lightning bug inside of a jar. I think it's what that's supposed to be. And then of course we have these big old chunky lamps. Look at that's a big lamp right there. Man, that takes up a whole block space. This would be useful for hanging. I wonder if the chains would look good hanging from this, like how that actually connects. I bet it connects perfect up there. So yeah, this is what I'm going to use. I think I'm going to go with some of these other lanterns. This actually looks really cool too. It doesn't connect the way that the rest of them do. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. I think what I'm going to go with though is probably this lantern. This lantern actually looks really good. But then there's also this one. Man, there's so many good options. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go with the other one. Yeah, I think I've made up my mind. I'm going to go with these. Yep. This is going to work. This is what I'm going to use in the place of torches in some of these areas as we walk through. Yeah, these definitely need... Yeah, these are going to work so much better than torches and just give the area a much nicer look. So I'm thinking about a lot of different designs and stuff that I want to go with and how I want to do this. And I really want to go with this more semi-modern rustic design, if that's even a thing. I'm kind of picturing it in my head, but I have this room. It's very organic. At the moment, I can't exchange the walls, which I want to do. I want to be able to exchange these walls and make them a little bit more diverse and kind of split the plain stone up, but still leave the stone there. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to go with. But the floors, they're definitely going to be wood, but I think I want to change up the floors too and have some different patterns going on here. For that, I need to get into the exchangers mod. And I can't get into the exchangers mod till I have ender pearls and also blaze. So we may end up going to the nether next episode. I think we'll probably definitely hit up to the nether next episode. At least to sort of get started in there and hopefully find a fortress. But today I want to find a village. So I need to grab this, make sure I have some food on me, and we need to find a village that is nearby. If I check my map, I'm not seeing a village that is awfully, oh, there's a village up here. So yes, so we do have a village that is not too far away, and that's perfect because we need to head over there. And while we're doing that, I also want to look for different wood types that would potentially look nice in our base. Now to get over there, is there anything I could potentially use other than our morph to get over there? Because morph is really dangerous because we have such low health, and flying, I mean, we have to kind of constantly jump. I'm going to look and see what we have. So yeah, at the moment, because we don't have an awful lot, I'm almost positive the bat is going to be the best way to go as we make our way towards this village. I mean, until we have ender pearls, it's really not going to matter. By the way, look at our sugarcane. Oh goodness, our sugarcane is yeah, it's going to keep growing. It'll keep growing for a while. All right, I need to make my way over here. Oh boy. I need to put this on my hotbar, and I think to do that, can I hit the, yes. So to pull up the wheel is to hold down the tilde button or the grave key, and you can like hot select the thing you want. So I'll be able to jump back and forth quickly between the bat and myself. That'll make it so much easier. So here we are. We've made it to the village, which is perfect because these guys have tons of trades and there are custom villagers in here. Of course, I'm going to grab a little bit of this. They will always love this. Yeah, just right here. This is a florist. So we can actually trade like lily pads for some emeralds. And there should be another guy over here that's a carpenter. Or a logger. Plus all of the stuff that's in these chests. I'm gonna go ahead and grab as much as I can. X marks the spot. Look at this. All right, we also have a woodcutter from Charm. I think that locks him into a lumberjack. Dried kelp. That's really nice. I think your hut kind of got mixed in over here. 2 emeralds for sea lanterns. Not bad. And what is this? Sweeping edge, mending, and rebounding. Rebounding is such a weird enchant. Oh, right here. This is dark oak. This is a spruce log, and there's a regular oak log, but still, it's spruce. So we just got a hold of some spruce. Also, we can nab like carpet and stuff like that as well if we really wanted to. Look at you. There's another florist. This is giving me honeycombs. That's kind of a good trade. So what we need to do is we need to find a villager that is going to help us trade some emeralds. We just found some emeralds, which is great. But we could potentially trade and get quite a few emeralds early on. Let's see. Ooh. Already getting myself a hold of some prismarine and some bookshelves. So yeah, these are going to be some great villagers. Good thing this is not too far away, because eventually we'll be able to pick these guys up and create ourselves a little villager farm. I think that's going to be a pretty good source of EMC to get us rocking and rolling. Look at this. Oh, so right here, birch. So this will be a good guy to sort of trade with. So if we put some birch down, let's go ahead and learn as much of this stuff as possible. I'm not really worried about those enchants that I just lost. We'll be able to get mending. It's so easy to get mending. But if we go over here to the saplings and pull out some birch saplings, this guy literally is going to trade us. Come here, buddy. 6 saplings for the emeralds. So I'm going to lock this trade out. And of course, there'll be more. But as you see, we just got 16. So that's a pretty good exchange, I think, from our end. It only costs us about 2,000 per stack. And these are that'll be quite lucrative right here if we had several of those set up at our base. Hey, look, I just found my first buddy card pack. It's a set of 4. And if I open it, we have the Knoll Edgy. What is this? Base at 22. Saps, Oinky, and wheat. Loved by all bakers around. So we have all these different sets. I want to actually get these and I want to organize them by their base sets. There's like some boards that we can set up, and I really do want to play around with the buddy card mod, and I want to try and gather as many of those sets as possible. It's going to require a lot of like looting of stuff, but it's going to be pretty easy to loot stuff once we get to the nether and things like that, especially the end. So I did manage some nice trades over here, but of course this tower, this right here is from Apotheosis, and if you've watched some of my Let's Plays, of course, you'll know I am quite familiar with these towers. Luckily, they don't spawn super often, but they spawn just enough for you to grab a nice little bit of loot if you're smart about it, because every tower is trapped, and I hate exposing this because it is hilarious the first time you open one of these and you don't realize it's going to be trapped. Oh boy. And it gets you. It definitely gets you. So look at this. We got mending in here, just a free mending book. Man. And yeah, they usually roll some really high enchants. And then we also get some of these, the affix removal tomes allows us to pull these off. So just like here, this is the vampiric sword. So this has a 24% lifesteal on it. And because this is an uncommon, you could technically use this uncommon book to rip that specific lifesteal off of it to apply to any of your other gear. And then usually up here, there's another one for a rare. So there we go. And this is all spruce planks. So I might as well grab some spruce, and I'm going to grab a bit of that just so I don't have to make it later. It just kind of saves me. And then, by the way, these are special enchant books. So basically, you can throw this into an enchanting table, and it's only going to give you enchants that are directed towards weapons, or directed towards pickaxes, or directed towards specific armor and stuff like that. So yeah, there's some really nice stuff in here. Definitely recommend grabbing it. At the moment, I don't have a backpack, so I'm really just kind of sort of winging it here. Trying to grab as much as possible, but I'm going to grab the spruce doors because those are super handy. Don't need that leaf. Okay. All right. So I think we should be able to head back. I now have some spruce, which I think is what I wanted to make my floors out of. And we're ready to go. At least I know that this is like really close. So I'm slowly but surely getting this room set up. I still don't know if I absolutely love this floor or not, but either way, once I get the trapdoors in, things are going to look really, really nice. But I noticed trapdoors. Speaking of trapdoors, so there are actually trapdoors from Macaw's trapdoors that are they look like they are the spruce ones, but they're the color of the oak planks, and this just requires a trapdoor with paper, and we can actually make these. So just a simple trapdoor, and I guess it's just like copying the design, this cottage print. And then we take a regular trapdoor like this, or actually, I don't know, it's not actually a trapdoor. It's just the planks. So good old planks. And then we put this in a crafting table, and bam, we get ourselves some cottage trapdoors. And these, I think, are going to look really, really nice on the edge of this walk area. So if I place these down, there we go. So now we have something that's sort of covering the side, so it doesn't look like it's just a plain Jane piece of wood here. It's actually going to give it a little bit of depth here. So I'm over here setting up my bedroom. This is going to be like the room space that I use. We'll place a couple of things up here, and then I'm going to place another upside down like that. And of course, this back wall is going to end up being changed, but for right now, I think I'm just going to go with some trap doors. You could put something back here. It's going to go like that. And we have a nice little frame. And yeah, look at that. These are campfires, by the way. I thought this looked really, really cool to lay down some campfires. We have our bed. Even though the bottom here looks kind of wonky, that's just kind of part of it. We could actually lay down more trapdoors, like along the bottom here. You know what? That actually doesn't look half bad. I know it's like, it takes up a lot of space, But you know what? This is the master bedroom. This is the master suite. This is my place. So you know what would go even better here? Oh yeah, you already know. You already know. Literally some logs. Let's go ahead and place some spruce logs. And then I'll show you some magic here. So this will be placed like this. As soon as I take care of this fella. Get out of here. I love that we can one shot. But take a look at this. So if I place a log right here as well, which I think actually will work out just fine. I'll probably end up removing these logs, I don't know. But if I take this out, place the logs in, get it nice and cleaned up like I normally would. Watch what this does. So this axe is so nice. Boom, instant strips. Like it straight up just strips it away. Man, and that's fast. Like that does that really, really well. Look at that. We just unlocked Creepo. Oh, I think that keeps creepers away. Oh, but I like the magnet more. I don't know. I could buy another slot. That is true. Let's see. Like we do have a trinket. We can spend 15 levels to unlock a new one. I think I'm going to do that. And yeah, this right here, creepers targeting you will not spawn an explosion. Oh, that is so, yes. I haven't protected my area yet, but still, I've already been creeped up a couple of times on with creeper. Oh God, there's roaches everywhere. What is going on over here? I haven't even been eating food. Why do I have roaches? There's so many. What are you guys doing? Oh man, I've got an infestation. How am I supposed to get rid of this? I should have known it when I come to this area. I seen them first episode, but now they're starting to take over. Oh man, I'm gonna have to turn them into party animals and give them hats and make them dance for me soon. It's gonna have to happen. So there's some stuff I really need to do at the moment, sort of to get done. And man, it would be this. Like I kind of made the mistake of putting too much redstone on here before putting the diamond on here. So that means I'm kind of left putting diamond on this. I don't think I still have a modifier slot, available. However, eventually we could gain another modifier slot. So if you take a look at this, I think we could maybe remove our ability slot. I think there's a way to do that, to get rid of the ability slot, to gain an extra modifier slot. Not the greatest thing in the world. And apparently we can put the one probe on here. That's kind of interesting. It requires a slot too. Yeah, I thought there was a way. I'm going to take a look. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to have the ability to do it just yet. We do need, like, I think you can use a music disc. There's also the dragon head, and I believe there is this one as well. One of the tools upgrade slots, an in crystal, which we just don't have yet. So yeah, I'm going to be burdened with putting it onto the hammer. Of course, the hammer does need to be repaired. So can we get by? Oh man, we're going to need quite a few of the rows. Luckily, I made a few. I've been using this like crazy though. Oh man, these like don't repair it at all. Oh man, we definitely, maybe putting diamond on here is a good thing because it is going to give us that extra durability boost and also allow us to mine up some obsidian. And you know, might as well mine it up in a nice little 9x9 or a 3x3 anyways. So I'm gonna need a bucket of water, and I'm gonna head down into the mine, and we're gonna go ahead and grab some obsidian that we're gonna need for next episode to be able to go into the nether. And at last we have ourselves some obsidian. Luckily we only need a little bit of it. So even though we did this whole process, luckily it has an EMC value. So once we do have it, oh man, things are gonna be so much easier from here. And of course we are gonna probably use it for Tinker's tools at this point as well. And we should be able to even upgrade even further at this point. Now that we have this. Yeah, we definitely should be able, I think obsidian is definitely one of the bigger and one of the more powerful things that we can use with Tinker's Construct. So with all that out of the way, I think today has been a pretty successful episode. I've gotten quite a bit of the building done. Sort of like all of this stuff is going to change. I just need to get my hands on an exchanger. And I think, oh, we have a visitor down there. I think that the exchanger is going to definitely make all of this so much nicer looking. I'm going to be able to incorporate different stone types because it has a really nice feature. But that's going to require us to, for one, go to the nether. And then also we need to get a villager. And we need to get that villager and get ourselves an ender pearl. That is if we don't kill an enderman and one drops. So far I've killed like 3 of them, 3 endermen, and they're not giving me ender pearls. So, however, I think next episode we're definitely going to start off by getting ourselves a really nice weapon now that we have Obsidian. And of course, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video. And that, my friends, is going to go to, or it's going to be a huge thanks, that is going to go to Eunice Jamie. Thank you so much for your amazing support over on the Discord, becoming a Discord premium member, not just any member, but a diamond tier member. I really do appreciate you, and thank you for all the amazing support. And of course, guys, if you are interested in becoming a supporter yourself, all you gotta do is go to discord.gg/ChosenArchitect, or if you just want to hang out and join the vanilla SMP server, of course, you can join there as well. All of that is absolutely free. But of course, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to click that subscribe button. That's another thing that is absolutely free to do if you did enjoy. If you didn't enjoy this video, well, I guess you can give it a thumbs down. I mean, that's like one of the only things you can do now, and YouTube sort of took it away from us. But if you did enjoy, give it a huge thumbs up. And of course, guys, I will see you in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.